Today begins week 4 of our 100-day art challenge. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tara.
I'm Kelso.
And this is, what do I say next? We love art. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tara.
I'm Kelso.
And this is what we do on a Saturday afternoon. We are artists. I've been an artist for a long time. How long have you been an artist? And the thing about it is, we don't have to be professional artists or colorists in order to participate in this challenge. It's about tapping into our creative side. We have a fabulous show for you today, my friends. I am working in my Hannah Mule watercolor book, the 100% cotton A5 size, and it's 250 GSM. I have been loving this sketchbook for this challenge. And let's see. So we are going to work on this page. Today is we are so excited to share weeks four, the fourth weeks. We are so excited to share
fourth week's prompt.
Okay, you say it then. Clearly you could speak better. Go for it.
We are so excited to show you guys, the audience, week 4's prompt.
Do it over.
We are so excited to share with you
I know. See how hard it is? As we share the prompts for the week, I am going to be doing a painting, and I'm really excited to share this one. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like because I've already done it. I am in love with this. I'm going to show you guys how easy this is. Well, okay, I say that, but I struggled. Because every time I sit down to paint, about a few minutes in, I start thinking, what if I can't pull this off? Can I get a thumbs up? If you have ever felt like maybe you're not good enough, if you've ever felt, what if I can't pull this off? Because we feel you, my friends.
Okay, buddy.
That's baby, and he wants to join in the fun, but he's too little for YouTube. So grab something cozy to drink. I would recommend a dry red if you're of age, or a hot chocolate. Maybe I'll make you hot chocolate today. He's freezing, even though it is like 90 degrees out. And let's get into it. What I love about this photo is that the eye is going to be drawn right into the painting because of this path. So that's the prompt for today. So yesterday's prompt was day 18 collection. So today is day 19 and the prompt is path. I decided to film this today so that I can make sure I get this video out to you. And after I start laying this in, I am going to chat about week 4's prompts. So make sure you stay all the way through to the end. I am a huge fan of masking off. That way, well, for several reasons. One, it looks pretty when we pull it off. Two, immediately out of the gate, it's going to remove a barrier to entry, meaning I could look at my sketchbook and then not even know where to start. But when I have the border on it, which is essentially the masking tape, suddenly I feel a little bit better about what I'm doing. It's also going to allow us to title it down here. I'm thinking about if I want to do a swatching up on top. I kind of really like that look, like on this double page spread. I kind of really love the look of this. The thing of it is, I don't want this to be a square. I do want it to be vertical. I think I'm going to skip the swatching on this page. In terms of colors, I have my Stay Wet palette. This is the Red Gross Everlasting Stay Wet palette, the Painter Light. I don't know if I'm going to use all these colors, but this keeps my palette wet, so I'm good to just keep on staying on with that. I also have my Portable Painter Micro because I have both indigo, sepia, well, all three, indigo, sepia, and perylene black in here. And it's not on my palette, so I think I want to use those also. Are you in this challenge? I would love to hear how it's going for you. And remember that we don't have to do something and finish it every day. When I was working on these seashells, I decided to do a double page spread. This took me 2 days, so it's still day 18 for me. Even though technically this was the 19th day of the challenge, but it was my 18th day, so I wasn't gonna change things so that it's not reflective of what's really going on. I do want to do this page at some point, but I decided I didn't need it for this prompt. And later on, I'll come back in when I have a little bit more freedom or breathing room and do these other shells. I am really loving the composition of this. I have got my handy dandy heat tool. I love this thing. Tom's sitting next to me and he's like, do you really need this? Yes, I do. It makes life so easy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a size 12 round brush. I love a brush with a good snap. Thinking about doing a video where I walk you through brushes, everything you need to know about brushes. If you're interested in that, let me know below. So looking at my photo, I see that the horizon line is a little bit lower than like this part. It's lower, meaning it's not in the middle of the canvas, which is not an ideal. You always want to either choose, do you want more sky or do you want more ground? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go in, I'm going to use my raw umber just to decide where do I want the line, kind of like as a guide for me. So we'll just go with that. I do want to do the sky first. Now, what I love about this photo, well, I love a lot of things about it, but what I really love is that it's almost like just white. I want this to be a very simplified picture.
So to reiterate, this week's theme is play. So to kick off day 22 is the prompt whimsy. I have so many things I'm thinking I can do for that. I'm so excited. Day 23 is bounce. Day 24 is mischief. I feel like getting mischievous, friends. Day 25 is celebration.
Day 26 is silly. Day 27 is surprise. I can't wait to see what's on surprise. And then, finally, the 28th is joy.
There are so many things I've learned throughout the days, weeks. I feel like it's been months of this challenge, but I have to say I have been loving, absolutely loving knowing no matter what I'm doing that day. And yes, I am so busy, friends. I have 2 jobs. I spend so much time with my grandchildren, which, well, you already know, they are my life, my world, everything for me. I love hanging out with Tom, but I look forward to time for myself every single day. And if there's anything I recommend to my patients, clients, and friends, family, is that joy, which happens to be day 28. Kelso told us day 28 is joy, and I am looking forward to that one also. We have to think about ourselves. So no matter what I'm doing each day, I look forward to the time I am spending dedicated to spending time with something I love, no matter what that is. Maybe for you, the idea of doing this painting, like I am whipping this out, and I do have to say, I struggled. I shared how much I struggled because I am a realist. I'm a literalist. I want to do every single blade of grass. And what I realized was I don't have to do every single thing to capture the gist of it. And you see here, I keep messing with this section over on the left and the path. I could not for the life of me figure out how I wanted to finish it. You can see here, I've done a lot of editing so I don't bore you to death. But if you want to know every single thing I'm thinking, if you want to know every color, what brushes I'm using, I do have this available for my Studio Master members. Well, at the time of filming this, it's not yet up, but of course it is filmed. So I am working hard on that. So if you are interested in that, everything will be linked below the video. I really want to leave you with this week's video knowing that it does not have to be perfect. I think every single painting I work on, I say out loud within the first few minutes, like 5 minutes in, why did I pick this? What if I can't do it? What if I'm not any good? So many times throughout these days of challenges, I've said to Tom, should I just glue something in? He's like, Tara, You've got this.
Sometimes whenever I'm like trying to do something and then I'm like, hold on, I don't know if I can do this because it's a really, really hard painting or whatever I'm doing. And I have to like go through it, push through it, trying to figure out what to do. But then I can never finish it until like I walk away from it and I decide maybe I should take a break or maybe I should just do something else.
Kelsey, you make such a great point about stepping away from it. This is something I have a really hard time doing myself because I want to be that type of artist, that type of person that just always pushes through. But in my experience, sometimes the best thing we can do is take a break and sleep on it. I feel like I've already learned so much with this challenge. I can't imagine how I'm going to feel after 100 days.
You don't have to be perfect to join the 100-day art challenge.
You just have to have an open heart and an open mind and the willingness to prioritize yourself each and every day. So friends, are you in on this?
Well, I know I am.
Feel free to join.
Anytime.
The prompts are all listed below.
What did you think of today's video? We had so much fun sharing these prompts with you. If you made it to this point in the video, will you put what emoji? Will you put an arrow?
Arrow?
Will you put an arrow? Because I'm showing you the way. Okay, we are showing you the way. The path, I showed it already, right? We're showing you the way. Thanks so much for spending time with us today, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.